a.m. No referral needed. Screenings are typically covered by insurance, but you must have a primary care provider. It only takes 20 minutes, and it could save your life. Don't wait. Walk in or visit schneckmed.org to book your mammogram today. Schneck, quality care close to home.
Get ready for Kids Fest at Beach Bend Park.
This is a very special day. The breeze took the clouds all away. It swept the sky like a broom and got ready for a very special day. This is a very special time. Show me a hill I can climb. Give me a mountain to move, and I'll prove that it's a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet. That life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet. That life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Special day it is. It's a finally fantastic, maybe just a little freaky Friday. That means my partner this morning is Holly Thompson with Salem Crossing. Good morning, Holly.
Good morning.
Happy Friday.
Woo!
What a beautiful Friday too, right?
It is.
Oh,
it is.
These mornings are just like
loving it.
Loving it. Off the chart. I'm gonna make suggestions, not telling anybody what to do, but of a morning. They're just
great.
brisk. They're just
and that moon this morning was so pretty, and it's just the briskness in the air. It was, it's been a great morning.
Beautiful time. So August, August is really showing itself.
It really
to be beautiful. Yeah. So
it's nice.
So beautiful time, and I know harvest time for a lot. I know a lot of people are grabbing that corn, zucchini, squash, tomato. How's your tomatoes? Because you planted 1,000 of those.
Well, I've not had time.
I know, but
I pick.
Are you seeing them every now and then?
Yes, and so I'm picking them, washing them, doing all the things, and then I'm freezing them. So maybe one of these days, when I get time to can, I can can them then.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, how do you freeze them? Do you have to? Okay, hang on.
I just take the core out and throw them in whole.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then when they are thawed out, you can just take the skin off and then put them in your pot and add your seasonings to it and blend it up and make whatever tomato canning dish you're going to make. Mm-hmm. My plan is for
salsa.
I actually want to do some tomato sauce this year, I think.
Oh, oh, that'd be good.
Or some spaghetti sauce, but some sort of sauce. Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my plan anyway. But so I got a freezer full of tomatoes right now.
I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be so happy about that,
Yeah, my husband fixed fried squash last night because we're still getting the squash and zucchini off.
No, you love it.
And cucumbers. I've got some cucumbers going on there, and it's all good.
I love it. Yeah, this is the time, that good produce and to get all that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so great.
Well, I'm glad. And it sounds good. And
I just hate it. I don't have time to can right now, but that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even be mad. I mean, even like later on, if you don't ever get those dealt with, you could still put those like in anything. I mean, you
Oh
could
yeah.
still like use
Oh
them.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I'd be so tickled, you know, in the middle of December having a
Mhm.
homegrown tomato,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't care how it was packaged or what it was in.
Yep. Yep.
Just, yeah.
And I'm excited to see how my potatoes do this year.
Oh,
So, because they're still growing.
Yeah.
Until they die off on the top, I ain't picking them. Last year, I think I picked them or dug them up too early. This year, I'm not. I'm waiting.
Well,
I'm
I'm
going to be
impressed.
patient.
Yeah, because I told you. Remember, I did did potatoes, and I
Mhm.
still could never find them. They're still growing.
They're still growing.
Yes, many moons later. You know what I mean? One day I'll harvest those.
That's right.
I don't know where to dig to find them. I don't know. I have no idea where they were put down. You know what I
It's
mean?
all
But
good.
I know. That is why these raised beds are so good. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Yes.
Yeah.
To get a raised bed is the way to go.
My cucumbers are in one of my raised beds,
Oh,
which is normally like a flower
Mhm.
bed. But I was like, why not grow cucumbers this year in it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah.
Now, do you ever do cucumber water? Make cucumber water?
No.
Okay, I love cucumber water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like cucumbers
Yeah.
altogether though.
Yeah, me too.
Mhm.
Big salads. I mean, don't you
Mhm.
love that from what is it, from garden to table? No,
Well, because I like either like the cucumber onion vinegar salad or the creamy cucumber dill salad, cucumber and tomato salad. Like, you know.
yeah. We
There's
get
all
some
kinds of
ranch
things.
dip and just with cucumbers.
Mhm. Yeah, a little bit salt on the Oh yes.
I don't.
With
Yeah.
homemade ranch.
Oh,
Oh
absolutely.
goodness gracious. I
Yes.
love homemade ranch
Yeah,
dressing.
and the crowd said yes.
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 We always talk about food. Okay, let's talk about our sponsors, Holly. Okay.
We'd like to thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Roses, Fox Pearly Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Lane Consulting, First Harrison Bank, Louisville Bats, Schneck Hospital, and Temple and Temple. Thank you to our great sponsors.
Absolutely, very proud of our sponsors, and I appreciate them and all that they do too. You know, I mean, every one of them is busy. We're on to the 8th day of August already. Isn't that crazy?
I know.
Crazy.
Like, I told you, though, my summer, I've just been completely lost with my summer, but this year, like, who would think that we're almost the middle of August?
I know. Yeah.
Like, what, 3.5 months to Christmas? Is that right? September, October, November. About 4.5 months, right? 4.5 months to Christmas.
It's so funny because like there's people that have the countdown, like how many Saturdays till Christmas. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, no, I can't do that. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my gosh, it makes me nervous. I'm
2.5 months to Halloween.
Yeah,
Spooky season.
I can do that because I feel like the Christmas is just the pressure. I remember like on purchasing, buying, you know what I mean? That's the part, like, and then like somebody will tell you when they want something and they change their mind completely.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like,
yeah.
So, all right, we shall see onward how we go though, right?
Absolutely.
So this is big. Tomorrow morning, actually, they'll have media day at the Salem High School field. You also tonight we got a full moon coming in.
Yes, ma'am.
Beautiful.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely love that. Love that.
Love the full moons.
And I want to say happy anniversary to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yay.
Yes, it's my wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary to my husband.
Which you got married. Hang on, let me. I'm trying to remember Georgia.
Yep.
And that was
Savannah,
gorgeous.
Georgia.
I was going to say Savannah. I thought it was Savannah. Yes.
In Bonaventure Cemetery.
But it was gorgeous. I know. I remember you telling me this, and
it's just the sculptures and the sculptures in there are beautiful, and the trees in that cemetery, like it's just beautiful. Mm-hmm.
What's the stuff that hangs down from the trees? It's so cool.
The
like
Spanish
the
moss.
Yeah, the moss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So your photos were like, they were actually like picture perfect. They were beautiful.
I loved them.
Yeah, you should. You done good. I don't know how you found out about it though. That was kind of bizarre when you first told me you were going to get
Well, because Bonaventure Cemetery, like I've been to Savannah before, love Savannah. Been on the Bonaventure Cemetery tour. About caused my family to have heat stroke because it was so hot the day we went, and I'm like, we're doing this.
Like for the team, you
like
rally.
All my family's like looking at me like sweat pouring off of them. They're like, please put me out of my misery, and I'm just there with my little. My little papers marking off things, just like, no, we're doing this. Like, I'm dedicated to this. But it's just a beautiful cemetery. I love the tour of it, the history of it. And it's actually there's a movie based off of Savannah, Georgia, that I loved as well. There's just great history there, great history. So
Yeah.
and with me being a spooky buff,
Yeah.
I'm all about the spookies. So why not
Very
go
apropos.
both feet in and get married in a cemetery?
When
I love cemetery. Like, I love cemeteries altogether. Like, when I'm doing my ancestry, I love going to cemeteries and looking at the, all the tombstones. My grandma, when we'd go visit my grandpa's grave when I was real young, we'd walk through that old cemetery, and I just love the older parts of the cemetery. And I actually, when, poor Corey, he's had to deal with me this past few weeks. And poor Corey, I'm like, we end up taking a cemetery visit because I'm like trying to visually show him, what I'm wanting, and it's more in the older parts of what I was wanting than the newer parts. So there's just something special,
Definitely.
So
I love that. And then, but when you first said that to your fiance at the time, now Chris, your husband, what was his reaction?
He was like, whatever you want.
I think he's a team player.
He is a team player.
He's a Holly team player.
That's right. Whatever Holly wanted, Holly got.
I love that.
I'm like, it's my wedding. I mean, it's our wedding. But,
I know, but I think most women would say, yeah, we know, we understand. I don't think anybody, everybody kind of gets that. Yeah.
So he played very well with my reindeer games that year, and
I love that.
And was a great sport at it, as well as all of his two children that came and my two children. They were all great sports because I'm like, you're wearing this and these colors and this, it was great. The only thing that didn't work out as well as I would have hoped were the beach pictures because it was so windy that day. But that's okay. That's okay.
Oh, I think your photos were beyond beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. All right, onward ho. The 8th day of August. Today is Global Sleep Under the Stars Night. I love that. Sleeping out. Okay.
What a perfect night to sleep under the stars with the full moon.
I know. Right.
May have to consider
I was saying you could just camp there. Watching the full moon and then sleeping under the stars.
I'd be like, husband, can we sleep under the stars tonight? And he's gonna look at me like, we have a perfectly nice bed.
I know.
I'm not laying.
I know. But this is fun though. Like you have the nice recliners, and you just get a bunch of blankets. Yeah, and
I used to, when the girls were younger, I would take them out and we would lay on like our little hillside to watch the meteor showers and things.
Love it, yes.
And I would have thought that they wouldn't have remembered those, but they do, and they loved those memories of just laying under the stars, watching the meteors and everything, and showing the different constellations and great memories.
We used to have a trampoline. The wind took it away.
Yeah, I had one too. It's still on the hillside.
Yeah, I was gonna say those things like to travel whenever the wind's bad.
They do.
But I used to lay on that with the girls. We used to lay on that and watch the stars.
Yeah.
That's just, and you could actually stay all night. On that, sleep on that.
Get your sleeping bag.
Yeah, and sleep under the stars.
Better than a cot. Laying on a trampoline's better than laying on a cot.
Absolutely. Yeah. This, when somebody flips over, you kind of get a bounce.
Just bounce around.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's okay.
Would you lay still? I love it. No, I think it's great. So hats off to anybody that does that tonight. Encourage them. I might try it. I don't know. Probably about 1 or 2 in the morning.
It depends on the temperature. It depends on if there's dew in the air, because that's one of the things that I do not like is waking up with like dew on me, like where you've slept. I don't like that feeling.
Right. Yeah. It's always that feeling's like none other though, isn't it? Just like a
It's one thing to walk in the dew-filled grass, but to be laying in it,
Well, a little fun fact about me: I don't like to walk in it.
Really?
No, I do not. It does not do well with me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I can see that though, because like if it's just rained or whatever, okay, worst feeling ever. You cut your grass.
Yeah.
It rains.
Yeah.
You walk in the grass and those grass is sticking to your feet. Can't stand it. Yeah. Worst feeling ever.
No, I don't. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. Yeah. I don't like. Yeah. I love grass.
Oh yes.
I love dry grass.
Yeah.
But I'm not crazy about the do of the morning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty to look at it. If I'm on a, something else, not looking at it. I'll look at you, but
I'm gonna look at you.
Yeah,
That's
but
about it.
please don't make me. And it's so funny because it's like someone will say, "Come over here," and I'm like, "No, I don't want to."
But I don't wanna. That's okay.
International Cat Day. Oh my goodness. This would be for anybody that needs a cat. I'm sure the shelter's got plenty looking for beautiful homes. Cat Day.
Yes.
And remember, I'm gonna do Bob Barker, spay and neuter. We have so many
Yes.
cats and kittens. Yeah.
Yes.
So International Cat Day.
I love my cats, but there's too many cats in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah. That don't have homes.
I know. Yeah.
That need homes.
Right. Yeah, for sure. National CBD Day.
Really?
Yeah.
Under the stars.
Then you won't care if what's going on or not.
Wet grass, dude.
Yeah, wet do. Who cares? Right? I guess.
Oh my goodness.
National Dollar Day.
Okay. Hold on to it.
Yeah, I know. Hold on to that. Yeah.
Hold on to that dollar.
Yeah, because
It don't go far these days.
no, absolutely not. No. What could you buy with $1 these days? Because when you add the plus tax, you know what I mean?
You can't hardly get anything for just $1
I
anymore.
know.
Like even the stores
Yeah.
that have a name after it, it's $1.25 now
Uh-huh.
instead of $1.
Let's
you
spill
know?
my coffee out.
How many cops we've had over the years, including what you told me about
True.
alcohol
True.
and drugs.
That's true.
You know the stores I'm talking about.
I know.
I just don't want to name
Believe it
any.
or not,
Yeah, I know.
they
I got you.
really do
I got
make
you.
a difference.
National Frozen Custard Day.
Mm.
Nothing.
Custard.
So thank
I
you, Dad.
stopped at we went grocery shopping last night in Sellersburg, and I stopped at that
For more information about talking with your kids about
ice cream
underage use
store
of
because
alcohol
my
and other
favorite
drugs,
ice cream
visit
store, of course, is
underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
in Borden. Like I love that one, but I knew they would be closed by the time we came back through, so I stopped at the one in Sellersburg, which I like those too. And I get I forget what they're called, but it's the one that has the soft serve ice cream in it and the slushy of your flavor choice in it. I forgot what they call it, but they put the googly eyes on top of the ice cream. It is so good though because it's almost like a creamsicle of whatever flavor. I always do cherry. My daughter does blue raspberry, but they are so good. That slushy mixed with the ice cream, soft serve ice cream.
I've
so
never
good.
heard of this before.
Really?
No, I've never.
They fill up a cup, whatever size you want, small, large, whatever. They fill up the cup with soft serve ice cream, and then they put your flavor choice of slushy on it. Yeah, and they have a ton of different flavors. And then because of whatever they call it, again, sorry, I can't remember the name of it, but they put eyes on top of it, candy eyes on top of it. My girls, like they all, like growing up, like that's all they wanted because the googly eyes, they're like, oh, cool, you know. And but yeah, it's so good because you can eat the ice cream first, and then as it melts, it starts melting into that slushy. Oh, it's heavenly.
So what kind of, do you get the slushy and the ice cream to match?
No, I do vanilla, soft serve vanilla ice cream is what comes in it, and then I usually get cherry flavor slushy. But they have blue raspberry. That
But like, could
all
you
the
get
flavors.
like a cherry ice cream? I guess would they have cherry ice cream?
Well,
No.
no, not for this one. I mean, I'm sure they have a cherry
Yeah.
flavored
Cherry on cherry.
heart. You know, like the.
So you want a little
scoop.
different. You want it a little different. You want like the vanilla over the cherry over the vanilla.
I want the vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
So it's more like a. You know, like a dreamsicle.
Yeah.
You know, type mixture. Yeah, they're so good though.
It sounds good.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to try that. Did not know that. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see if I can find what the name of it is. 'Cause
All
you
right.
you need to try it.
Okay. I'm all for trying things. National Frozen Custard Day. Yes, love that. National. Okay, am I gonna say this right? Mochi. Is it machi or mochi?
Mocha.
No. It's those. I've had these before.
Mochi.
I've been in Annapolis. I had them. They've got a different texture. It's a different texture taste. Is it mochi? Mochi?
Is it like that tastes like the grass, the green stuff?
I can't remember what they tasted like. They have a different texture. My daughter got me to try it. I think they're like, it's kind of like an ice cream, but
Huh.
do you?
What is? No, I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, they're good. Don't think I would buy them. There's too many other good things out there.
So many other good things out there.
Yeah,
So many.
It wasn't my favorite. You know what I mean?
So
Isn't
many.
it funny how, like, as you get further along in your life,
your
little
flavors
more-
change.
Yes, well,
They
that,
really do.
but also you're a little more picky. You know what? Things that like.
Uh-huh.
mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Ooh, this is okay. Roll back. Go ahead. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Big Chill. That's the name
The
of
Big Chill.
It's called Big Chill.
I love that.
But see how it's got the eyeballs on the top of the ice cream?
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
That is so funny. The
That's
Big
what's
Chill.
called Big Chill. But you can get,
Never had a Big Chill.
they're so good. You have to, because you can get like strawberry, cherry, grape, lemon, lime, blue raspberry, sour apple, pina colada, watermelon, of whatever slushy flavor you want with the vanilla soft serve ice cream in it. And the big eyeballs, candy eyeballs at the top.
Do you eat those candy eyeballs?
Yes, I do.
I
They're
would.
the first thing I eat.
Well, we're just going to take care of
I don't
your
want them
eye.
looking at me.
That's right. You don't need to see what's going to happen here.
That's right. No need.
Okay, so happy anniversary to you. And now let me go back. A year ago today, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Today is, drum roll, National Whataburger Day. So let me go back.
Love Whataburger.
I love Whataburger. So a year ago today, if you remember, well, on Coffee Club, we talked about Whataburger and National Whataburger Day.
Mm-hmm.
So later that afternoon, actually in the evening, it was an evening moment. Let's take off because the closest one, it's so funny because like on my app it says, you're not close to one.
Yeah.
The closest one's in Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
So we drove to Tennessee, got there, had Whataburger, celebrated with them. Well, they called in. Actually, I had them call in on Coffee Club.
Uh-huh.
So we talked to them, and then the seed was planted when I started thinking about it. You know how you
Because
think
then
about
your mouth starts watering.
all day long.
You
all
have
day long.
to have it. You're
all day
craving
long.
it.
All day long. So we loaded up, did a road trip to Tennessee, got there, got Whataburgers, and then of course then every daughter is hearing that. So every daughter, or not every daughter, but well, they all heard about it. But then some of them are bring us back one, bring us back one. So here we come back with a sack, which they gave them to us, sack of, because it was their big Whataburger day of Whataburgers, and got home like at 1 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
But I wasn't even mad. Was it worth it? Yes.
You know what? Sometimes you just have to have a good road trip.
I'm telling you,
It don't
those are
even
the
matter.
best. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were on a mission.
My husband sometimes will start craving Bucky's pulled pork sandwiches. And he'd be like, let's go. I'm like, I'm not driving almost 2 hours for a pulled pork sandwich and driving back.
Well, see, I am that person. So tell him he needs to refer to, yes, because we'll put you in the car. You can, and we will go. Okay. Yeah. Because I am that go time.
Plus, if I go to Bucky's, I'm going to want to shop.
Well, sure.
Because you shop at Bucky's. It's like a mini department store.
Yeah. And that I call it crack. What's that? Those nuggets?
Oh, the like the
Bucky's nuggets or something like that.
Yeah, it's got like caramel and peanut butter
or whatever.
Beaver nuggets.
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're really good.
They're real good.
Yeah.
And then they have, hold on, one more thing I got to tell. I mean, I am telling you right now. So we went, and it was actually, we were celebrating a birthday. And so we stopped, and they have got, it's called, it's called a beaver tail. And they're only at Bucky's. They're specifically Bucky's. That's what they're called, beaver tails.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a cinnamon, like pastry.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Holly.
I've not tried.
They're exclusive to because I was talking to the lady. You got to make friends with the because they're the ones going to lead you in the right direction.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what would be good? What would be good? And they're like, well, my husband, every night I have to bring him home one of these. You know what I mean? So I thought, well, if the husband's like getting one of these every night, then something's got to be good. So I tried it, and no, it's off the chart.
I'll have to try.
No, they're called and they're exclusive. They're the Bucky's exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like it when you go in there and they're like, biscuit on the board.
Oh,
and they do all that.
That first time scared me. I'm like,
what's going on here?
Yeah.
What is this?
It's hard to get your head wrapped around it at first.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
You know?
It is. And then you see everybody gathering.
Yeah.
Around the center of the store.
Yeah.
for this brisket or pulled pork or whatever's on the board
Right.
right now that they're chopping up and making
Yeah.
into sandwiches.
Yeah. It's really funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, very funny.
It's a fun store.
It is, yeah. Yeah, and then if you go on a Saturday morning, or if you get there early enough, like people will be out there tailgating, eating. I'm like, this is no judgment, no
No
judgment,
judgment
no
zone.
judgment. Yeah,
You do you.
yep. So National Whataburger Day. Ooh, National Zucchini Day.
See, perfect time
Love
for that.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Do you fry it up?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
fried
Butter.
zucchini, just like fried green tomatoes is still my favorite. I just like the flavor of the tomatoes better than, but squash and zucchini come right behind that. We slice it up, fry it up, all the things. I did spears one day out of the zucchini because the zucchini were kind of big.
Yeah.
And I didn't want all the seeds in the
Oh, yeah.
slices of it. And so I quartered it and cut all the seeds out of the center. And then I just made spears and did fried zucchini spears.
Oh, that'd be good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That way I had the zucchini flavor without the seeds in them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's good. That's good. This is also Scottish Wildcat Day.
Scottish Wildcat Day.
I don't know.
Don't know anything about that.
Oh, this is, and I've got a funny photo to go with this from years ago. Sneak some zucchini on your neighbor's porch day. I love that because
Well, you get so overwhelmed
absolutely
with the amount of zucchinis you have. You're like, I have to get rid of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can appreciate
But
that.
don't you love that? Like, is there not anything like so nice when like you're coming home or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like a basket of like zucchini, squash, or like tomatoes
Yeah.
that someone, or corn that someone has gave
Yeah.
you from their garden?
Yep.
Isn't that like, then isn't that like you talk about a neighborly hug?
Sharing is caring.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, and if you do get an overabundance of zucchini, though, I like to shred mine and freeze it, and I can use it later for like zucchini bread. But my friend at work, she actually blends hers and makes hers more liquefied, and we'll use like that as the serving size. Like put it into however many cups it takes to make her zucchini bread, and she puts it, the individual serving sizes, and she uses the more of a puree for her zucchini bread.
Oh,
So that way you can save your zucchini that you've harvested without wasting it.
that's a grand idea.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Now I do that with persimmon pulp.
Mm.
You know, we can go ahead and have it portioned out so it's ready to go any given time.
Man, I miss my Granny Ruth's persimmon pudding. She made the best persimmon pudding because it was so it's like that. It's firm, but it was soft.
Mm-hmm.
And the bottom of it, when you took it out of that pan, had that buttery, sugary, like
It's
glaze at the
yeah.
bottom,
Yeah.
and it was just perfect. And Christina Bausman, she was the only one who could make it.
Yes,
Like
I
Granny.
remember that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Bausman actually gave me her recipe a few years ago, and so I may have to try to make some in her memory this year.
I love that. That'd be great.
Miss my Bausman.
I know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was very special.
Very
Yeah,
special
sure.
lady.
Sure. The date to create. So on your anniversary, it shows Legos. So you might have to bring some Legos with a bonfire, sleeping out. In Chris is going to say she's lost it. She's lost it. It's official. She's lost it.
My daughter is the Lego queen. She loves Legos.
Is she?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, it says the date to create, and I guess it could be create anything, but I guess Legos is what it
I'd
shows.
rather
Legos.
create s'mores.
That's my kind. There you go. Now we can get on board, right?
But
Yeah.
actually just leave the graham cracker and the chocolate out and just do some marshmallows, roast some marshmallows.
Oh,
Can't
go wrong with that. Yeah. And then I saw where they take them, they kind of you take your marshmallow off and you kind of turn it inside out and then cook that inside too. So
Well,
that it's all.
I always layer mine. Like I cook my marshmallow and then I peel that outer layer off. And then I roast it again and I can usually get 3 layers before the marshmallow is, because by the time you get to the very end, the whole center is just like so soft
Yeah.
and mushy.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Yummy.
can't beat a good s'more. I mean, right? Or good
So good.
marshmallow. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. I just don't think that's enough. Yeah. I don't think we get enough of that. I don't think. We're supposed to get a phone call. We'll see if it happens today. Sometimes people get busy, but Heinz debuted a new ketchup smoothie. How do you feel about this, Holly?
No, thank you.
This sounds like it sounds bad, but maybe not. Heinz and the Smoothie King just debuted a ketchup.
A catchy ketchup.
Catchy ketchup. I should have been their marketing director. Ketchup smoothie, and multiple reports say it's actually pretty good. They announced it after Smoothie King teased it earlier this week with a post that said, "If tomatoes are a fruit, is ketchup a smoothie? It's not just ketchup, because this would be gross. The Heinz tomato ketchup smoothie includes strawberries, raspberries, apple juice." Well, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Sorbet, apple juice, and Heinz signature ketchup. It's just a little squirt of ketchup.
Yeah.
So they're like they're piggybacking on apple juice, raspberries, and strawberries.
My daughter, she's the ketchup queen. Like, I remember even as a little girl, like, she would eat the fruits or the vegetables, because she would dip everything, apple slices, grapes, it didn't matter. She dipped it in ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
And the fruits and vegetables were just a way to get to the ketchup for her. So probably had I made an ice cream cone for her and dipped it in ketchup, she would have eaten it.
There you go.
Because that's just how she was.
Well, we need to go to Smoothie King and get one of these. Okay. A writer in People magazine described it as a sweet and tangy, and said they were impressed on how well the savory ketchup blended with the other ingredients. It's available for only a limited time at a bunch of Smoothie King locations, but only in 6 major markets across the U.S. To try one, you have to be around Atlanta, Chicago, Denver, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, or New York. So we could get in a car and we could go to Chicago. We could go to Chicago. That's not a bad road trip.
Never been to Chicago.
Well, it's high time.
Well, the closest I've been was the VA hospital, which is on the outskirts of Chicago. But
Yeah.
I've never been in downtown Chicago.
That would probably be the closest road trip to go get one.
Yeah.
We could do that, and then we could do that.
We could do that. Be awesome.
Road trip.
And then maybe swing back through Shipshawana and do get some great Amish food at the restaurant up there. And
Well,
do
and then
some
we have to
shopping
go get
at the flea market.
Do we not have to go get a pie? Have we not?
Yes,
we
need to go to Miss Wick's Pie
We have
Company.
still not got a pie.
I was telling my boss about that last week, about Miss Wick's Pie. I somehow it was brought up. Oh, because we were talking about, as a consultant, one of the nice things to do is try the different restaurants and foods around or whatever. And they had never heard of Miss Wick's Pie Company. And so I was telling them about that. And they got on the website and they was reading all about all the different pies. I said, I'm craving it now. Like, I need to order me a frozen one and have it delivered, because I want a Mrs. Wick's pie.
There we go. Yeah.
We still need to do that road trip.
Oh, we're supposed to. Yeah. So we could do all that. Yeah, for sure. But we can't today because Mama Rosa's has a pizza buffet.
Oh my gosh.
We can't leave town.
God bless Mama Rosa's Pizza Buffet. It's so good.
Oh,
so good.
the soups, the salad, the pizza.
Just all of it.
All of it.
Just all of it is so good. I love their pizza.
I'm like a triangle. I go, from this corner to that corner to that corner.
Yep.
Until I just can't go no more.
Can't go no more. Can't go no more.
So we're gonna have to make it on another day. But maybe we do need to do that. We got to quit saying we're going to do it and do that, right? Okay. Another headlines: a giant tub of mayonnaise married my friends. What a weird title. This is the headline, okay? It isn't often that we check in on the so-called sanctity of marriage. Oh, this is apropos on your wedding anniversary. How wonderful. We're diving in deep, okay?
Diving in deep.
But there's a new development. A couple got married in a chicken tender dip themed wedding in Las Vegas. A chicken tender dip theme in Las Vegas. I think everything happens in Vegas. I saw a video where a lady was singing Elvis to her fiance, and he was real shy, and she was belting it out at him. She was actually doing really good, but I mean, he was just about to just go under. He was so embarrassed.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was in Las Vegas. They were getting married. Can you imagine, like, if you and Chris were standing there in Las Vegas, And first of all, the excitement of that. And then if you grabbed a microphone and you just started belting out, you know what I mean?
He would slowly like sink into the seat, probably.
But what's
you know.
hilarious, there was an Elvis impersonator that was marrying them. And he stood there. He started the song off.
Yeah.
And then she grabbed the microphone and started. So he was singing too, but she belted it out. I just can't imagine. I just think, who are we marrying here? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You will have a fun ride, I do believe. Right?
Anything happens in Vegas.
Anything, absolutely.
Sing it out. Sing it out.
Belt it out. I loved it. I mean, why not? You know what I mean?
Why
If she
not?
wanted to sing, I can't help falling in love with you.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I mean, how cool.
That is
You know what I mean?
sweet, though.
No, it was really sweet, and she was like all into it.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, but he was cute, but he was just about to go under embarrassment. Anyway, I love
God
that.
love him.
Okay, so anyway, a couple got married. It was a chicken tender dip themed wedding in Las Vegas, and it was officiated by Hellman's mascot. I didn't know there's a Manny Mayo. Mayo. And believe it or not,
Reminds me of Manny. Everywhere like Visa.
don't even.
Did you forget?
I know exactly that. It's hilarious. That's a blasphemy.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, this was something they agreed to. Okay, Nick Phillips and Heather Stroming were the winners of Hellman's wedding contest package, which included a ceremony and a full reception with food, a professional photographer, and $5,000 to cover travel expenses.
Mhm.
And they were not into it. The couple described themselves as they said the wedding was very on brand for them. In fact, during the previous proposal, the ring was hidden in a sauce. Okay. So they were notified that they won the contest on July the 2nd, and the wedding was July the 21st. So they had less than 3 weeks to prepare. But it was easier with a mayonnaise brand handling it all. One of the couple's friends reported it to the Wall Street Journal with the headline, "A giant tub of mayonnaise married my friends." So I guess they were dressed like a giant tub of mayonnaise.
Well, was the Manny the mayonnaise, was he the officiant of the wedding?
I think so, because she said that Hellman's initially had a dress code, sending the guest a palette of Hellman's colors. But Hellman's
because
colors,
they said they were married by a giant jar of mayonnaise. So I would say Manny was the officiant of their wedding and married them, officiating and married them.
Holly, can you imagine?
Is what I'd have to guess.
Do you take this? If you're looking at a tub of mayonnaise, come on, right?
What would have been better was, though, if they had dressed up as condiments also.
Yes.
And all the condiments complemented each other. Because, you know how you can put mayo and ketchup together to make so maybe one could be, I don't know, relish.
I was going to say, I relished the thought of that.
I relish the thought of that.
Right? So they had to wear the palette of Hellman's colors. But here's the thing I'm thinking of. Hellman's mayonnaise is white. And you don't wear white to a wedding if you're not the bride.
Right.
That's a big no-no. I mean, you do not wear white to a wedding. I mean, there's people I've seen escorted out because they wore white.
Well, but what are the other colors?
But they didn't end up caring about it. They didn't. So very good well that Hellman's was like, well, whatever. You know what I mean? Everyone also had to sign a waiver agreeing to waive their moral rights. What? And when marrying them, Manny Mayo said, like chicken tender dip and chicken tenders, marriage is a beautiful union of two special flavors that just work together. The audience erupted with a genuine awe. The couple later read their actual vows at Chippendales. Oh my goodness.
Well, so the colors of Hellman's. So if you look at just a jar of Hellman's, right? There's blue, yellow, and then the actual mayonnaise is like a creamy color. But you could do like the spicy mayonnaise where it could be like orange hints and stuff, or the other flavors of Hellman's mayonnaise. And so you could vary the palette there, I would say, right?
Yeah.
Sure, let's go with that.
Well, it's got photos. So actually, it's really kind of cool because he's the mayonnaise. He's not. He's a mayonnaise jar,
Mhm.
but he's not. I mean, he's got a happy face, googly eyes, but the couple's. She's dressed really pretty. Her wedding dress. She looks beautiful, and then he looks. He looks nice too. Yeah, they're actually really cute. You know what I mean? and he's feeding her, and she's feeding him a chicken tender. They had to like go in with chicken tenders. I mean, somebody had to have the chicken tenders had to be donated or something because where do you get the chicken tenders with the mayonnaise?
Right.
Because I always think of like mayonnaise. Like I would have probably done bologna. No. No, I mean, right? No, I mean, would you not a bologna sandwich?
Tuna
mayonnaise?
salad. Let's just do tuna salad.
For your wedding. Holly, did you think that one over?
Yeah.
You're right, I'm over here with bologna. I'd have had big
You may
bologna.
kiss the bride with your tuna bread.
I don't think so. I don't think that would have been. I would have had to. And for that reason, I'm out.
I would not think chicken with the mayonnaise. I would. Even like, I don't know.
I can't. The wedding's beautiful though,
Mhm.
and their flowers. This is cute. They're big. They have like so they're sitting down and they're feeding each other chicken fingers, but they've got this big arrangement of flowers that are yellow, white, which are the Hellman's colors,
Mhm.
and maybe some blues.
Yeah. Yep.
And they have jars of mayonnaise in the floral arrangement.
See, it probably would have been really pretty, like yellow and white roses, and then have the bow in the bottom like that, the blue color to kind of tie it in.
Mhm,
The guys could wear the blue bow ties with a yellow. I don't know.
It's actually.
Mhm.
I'm not even hating it. I like whenever weddings are unique to the people,
Right.
like are special to them,
Mhm.
just like yours. What we were
Right.
just talking about, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like something that's important to them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I like that when you personalize them.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I'm all about that. And they won this, which what a blessing. I mean, all the
Right.
things they got,
Yeah.
and they're both old enough that they look really are very, very very appropriate ages, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
they, you know what I mean? They didn't look like they didn't do this on a whim, and I think they really look really cute together. So I'm happy about it. Well, good for
Yeah.
them.
Good for
Good
them.
for them. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, and it's got like I don't know. Hopefully this won't play, but some things that you heard. Some 5 things overheard at the wedding. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Pass the ketchup.
Do you think this marriage will go bad after 90 days? There's another one that's kind of off color. We're not going to get that one. Sorry, I'm late to officiate this. Everybody, I was dressing, but don't worry, I'll catch up. That's cute. For the
That
mayonnaise
is
to say
cute.
that.
Yeah.
I thought this would be a white wedding. It's more of a creamy beige.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now this one, this is borderline. So hopefully everybody, please don't get mad at me. He's marrying her? What the hellman?
That's cute too.
Officiating a wedding may look easier, but it's actually a craft. Oh, that's cute. Okay.
That's a good one too.
How much longer is the wedding? I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Exhausted. Cute. Okay, this is a dirty one. We're not going to do that one. Who hired this guy? He's a real dip. So
It's making me crave some homemade potato salad right now.
No, there you go. That would have you could have had that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure Hellman's would have got behind that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Because
now,
I use Hellman's. Hellman's is my, there's a debate.
Oh.
Mayonnaises.
I was going to say
Hellman's versus Duke's, and there may be another one out there, but I know Hellman's and Duke's are huge. I'm a Hellman's girl.
Are you?
I'm a
You
Hellman's
stay
girl.
strong on that.
I stay strong on Hellman's.
Okay.
Stay strong on Hellman's. And whenever I make salads, potato, tuna, chicken, whatever, it's got to be the Hellman's mayonnaise. If I'm doing sandwiches, though, it's Miracle Whip.
Okay. Hang on. Sandwiches. I feel like I need to take notes over here. Sandwiches are Miracle Whip because it's sweeter.
It's sweeter and got like some more zippity doo dah zestas in there.
You can't do that when I have a mouthful of coffee. You can't zippity doo over there. You can't do that. No, that's not. No.
It brings the zing to my
Okay.
sling.
Okay. The swing. Okay. And then, but then for potato salad, helmets.
Hmm.
Does your family, have you like had a family meeting and explained this to everyone?
No, it just is what it is.
Okay. Okay. Because I feel like that would be, I used to always have to have family meetings, like
But-
when there was something.
I'm the only one in my immediate household family that loves potato salad.
Oh, okay.
So I don't get to make it that often because if I do, I have to make in small batches because I'm the only one that'll be eating it.
Right.
You know?
Right, yeah.
Um, My larger, my extended family, cousins, aunts, all that, they like potato salad.
Okay.
But my immediate family, no. So I think that's why I'm craving it too, because I don't get to make it that often.
Yeah.
I
I believe this weekend there'll be potato salad at our
I
house.
would
I
like
do
to have
believe
some.
that if I dropped in, I believe there'll be some potato salad.
It's making me crave it right now.
There you go.
I need to buy
There-
some celery.
There you
now.
go. I'm not okay. This is not my battle. I mean, like I have friends that are, and just like you, just what you just said, but like are diehard like mayonnaise, no Miracle Whip, or then I have some Miracle Whip, no mayonnaise. You know what I mean? You have there's
Mhm.
all different kinds of people out there, and like you said, in certain brands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't care. There, I said it. So like whenever like you hear someone boldly, start telling like, oh, don't give me mayonnaise, or don't try to give me Miracle Whip or whatever, you know what I mean? Or you
Mhm.
hear those bold statements,
Mhm.
I just stay quiet because I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I love that.
I just don't care.
Yeah.
That is not my, you know what I mean? I'm really more, now this is what I care on. This is when I get a little bit feisty, is my butter. I'm a Land O'Lakes butter.
Yes.
I'm
Preach
sorry.
it. Preach it.
That butter has just completely just
Mhm.
made me just completely a believer.
Well, and I don't, growing up, I was always raised on margarine. Okay. And it was usually Blue Bonnet
Yes.
or Parquet
Mhm.
margarines.
Yeah.
But then somewhere probably in my late 20s, early 30s, I found out that margarine is one molecule away from plastic.
See, I've heard this too.
And
yeah.
ever since I learned that,
Yeah.
every time I tasted it, I could taste plastic.
Oh, wow.
There's just something about the slickness of it, the flavor of it. You cannot imitate the flavor of butter.
Yeah.
True butter.
Yeah.
Salted butter.
Yeah.
And Land O'Lakes is my also preferred butter, and I will buy it in the sticks. I don't use Parquet anymore. I don't use any margarines anymore. It's real butter that I
yeah.
use, either in stick form or I'll buy the tubs of like whipped butter or, I kind of like the Land O'Lakes butter that has the olive oil and sea salt in it because
I've tried
it's spreads good and it's still, but I'm Land O'Lakes all the way.
Yeah. Do you what was the butter or the margarine, sorry, that had the king, like didn't he have like when there were a commercial with it, like he had a king's hat on and it was like, or no, hang on, what was the
Country Crock was another big one growing up. We used Country Crock.
What was the one where they would say butter, no margarine? Remember, or whatever.
Parquet.
Yeah,
It was Parquet.
Parquet. That's right.
Because little butter would go Parquet.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Remember that? Yeah. And then was there one that had a king's hat on or something like I can't remember.
Let's see.
A king's
margarine
hat.
with a
King's hat or something. Where maybe I'm confusing. Maybe it was a cereal. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting confused on my commercials. It seemed like there was one with a. Why do I remember like a king's hat or something on that?
I'm looking to see if anything brings up.
But it'll say wrong. Yeah.
Well, I'm not. It's not really.
I can't remember.
Pulling anything up for me to look at.
Okay.
Imperial butter.
Maybe that was it. And then did he have a king's hat on? Maybe. I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah, Imperial's got a king.
Okay,
crown.
so he I think there was he wore like a king's hat. I think that's right. Yeah. But anyway, but I didn't know it, and then whenever when you start getting cooking and stuff, I realized that there's a big difference in that. But the mayonnaise, Miracle Whip, all of the above, I don't care.
And that can be a big deal in some households.
It's a huge deal.
Yeah.
And I've even known where like they suggested like therapy to buy both. You know what I mean? So that he can have his and she can have hers. Not at my home because we don't care. We don't care. We don't. You know what I mean? We just, that's not, there's, you know what I mean?
I buy what I want, and the family don't seem to mind because they either like the Miracle Whip or the Hellman's. They'll use both.
But don't you think that's normally like
Yeah.
usually like because that's what like my girls like we talk about that because I cooked all the time. They were like we never ate out. You know what I mean? I had to cook. You know, you have 1,000 kids, and it's funny because they'll talk about how like things that I would when you set the tone, that's what they still buy. I mean, that's kind of the tradition, I guess, if you will.
I kind of want to do a side-by-side comparison now. Like I want to buy a small jar of all the mayonnaises and do a blind taste test.
That's what you need
to see which one I like the best.
Do this tonight.
Because I think Hellman's has just been like that's what my family always bought. That's what we did.
Who knows? There might be something else out there. You need to do this on your anniversary tonight.
Taste test all the mayonnaises. Okay.
Honey, I got a game for us tonight.
We've done that with soft drinks before.
Oh yeah,
we've done that with like orange sodas.
Uh-huh.
I bought like several different brands of the orange sodas, and we've done side by sides. We've done it with the lemon lime sodas. We've done it with like the colas to see which one's our favorites.
Yeah.
And it was. You wouldn't think that there's that big of a difference.
Oh,
but there really is.
Absolutely. Well, I did with peanut M&Ms. And
did you?
Yeah, and I can taste the colors, but we wrote to the company and they said that's not true. You can't. But I know my truth. Okay, I know my truth. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's my kryptonite. All right. So yes. So mayonnaise wedding. Go for it. You know what I mean? Go for it. Why not? You know what I mean? You do you. I don't think, and I don't judge on that kind of stuff, whatever, okay? Well, here we go. Here is, we heard about this place over a decade ago, and now there's an update. A guy in Parkland, Florida, had opened a car wash in 2012 called Rising Tide that only hires people with autism.
Oh.
This is so cool.
Yeah, that is
He did
cool.
it because his son, Andrew, is autistic and needed a job. Now they're back in the news 13 years later because of it's been a massive success through opening their 4th location next year and now employing 90 different adults with autism.
Really? That is awesome.
I love that so much. Hats off to them.
Absolutely.
And I hope they just keep doing it. You know what I mean? Keep making that money, opening up them, and isn't that wonderful? Yeah.
That is.
Okay, I haven't pre-read this stuff, so I'm like, there's a unique love story. Okay, this is like apropos. This is all centered around your anniversary.
It is. It really is.
This is just
it's all about my anniversary.
The universe
all
is speaking.
Me, all about I, all about
you.
One.
What I like, what I think, what I want. Krista says that's every day.
Every day. Every day.
There's a unique love story. A 27-year-old woman from Milwaukee was traveling in Australia a while back, picked up 2 guys who were trying to hitchhike. Ooh, that's a no-go. Don't do that. I don't know. I feel bad saying that, but you're not. I was taught not to do that. Yeah. And ended up marrying one of them. They hit it off 18 months later, and they were engaged.
Okay.
I don't think that's always the way it goes.
No, probably not always.
Yeah.
Not always.
Okay, and we talked about the other day service dogs. So I love service dogs.
Oh,
you cannot beat a service dog.
No. You really can't.
I mean, just how well and what they, you know what I mean? And then it's funny because
and the people that train them.
I know I would be attached. I would
work.
be. And here's the thing, you have to. I mean, they're with them, working with them every day. How could you not get attached?
Right.
I mean, if I give you a drink of water or feed you, I love you.
Right.
I mean, and then all of a sudden you have to, and you talk about doing it for the right cause. What a heart.
Oh, yeah.
Knowing that you are getting this dog prepared for somebody to do great things.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's amazing.
They are special people.
They really are.
Because I'm sorry, but it's funny that I look at my dogs and they have no potential.
Mine
they do nothing, Holly.
Neither.
No, I mean mine. You know what I mean?
Trust me.
Lay on your lap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look at you.
I say sit, and they're just looking at me like, "You want me to do what?"
Well, my Great Dane has had training, so he knows. But then, like, he looks at me like, "Not gonna do it."
No.
You know what I mean? And then when I go bring my voice up just a little bit more you know.
Mhm.
Then all of a sudden he acts like it's an act of Congress. You know what I mean? And we're going to back it up here and put it down. You know what I mean? He's like a landing for his bottom. You know, and I'm like, was that hard? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And then when I ask him to lay, oh, don't do that to me. You know, oh, do you not see my big bones? My big bones. You know
My
what I mean?
big bones.
My big bones, you know. And then he'll do it, and then he'll be like, okay, are you done? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Show's over. We're done. But he does, and he knows, but, you know, yeah. But he makes me feel bad. Okay, a dog in Pittsburgh saved its owner's life after they both overdosed last month.
Mm.
Gary Thines happens to be a recovering drug addict himself. He was at a park with his dog when another dog showed up and started barking. Oh, this is so cool. He could tell the dog wanted him to follow it, so he did, and it led them straight to the owners, who were in a tent and unresponsive. The medics got to them in time, and they pulled him through. Gary took their dog in while they were hospitalized.
That's an amazing dog.
It is, absolutely.
Mm.
Yeah, what a blessing.
Mhm.
And just, yeah, I'm just amazed all the time by
Mhm.
them. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm like, that's
And
just,
that's not even a trained dog. That's just,
yeah, just
you know.
knowing something's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. In theaters, you said you haven't been to the movies in a while.
Mm-mm.
Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan returned to Freaky Friday. It's called Freakier Friday. So, and I'm happy Lindsay Lohan is doing good,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. Always liked her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Younger years.
It looks like The Good Place, I guess, is coming out. Is that right?
The Good Place.
Oh, no. Sorry. No. My bad. Change that. My Mother's Wedding. Okay. It's called Stands.
Stands.
Uh-huh. And there's a trailer for it. I'm trying to think. It is actually it's a documentary of the relationship between super fans who shape their music. Okay, like an unstable fan. I don't know. I don't know. Save your money and go to Superman. Of course, I don't know.
Superman.
Maybe Freakier Friday might be fine.
Mm-hmm.
The swap happens again, and I guess
So it's like a repeat, like a remake.
kind of that. Yeah,
Okay.
kind of a remake.
Mhm.
But I am happy that Lindsay Lohan is doing good.
Yes.
Yeah, so I support. I think that's good.
Yes.
Good. And I think that Jamie Lee Curtis and her hit it off. I think they've gotten really
Okay.
close.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool.
Yeah.
So I think Jamie Lee Curtis gets really like close to whoever she works with.
I think so.
I don't know 100%, but that's what. Yeah. So
Mhm.
so there we go. That's in the movie theaters. And hang on. If you have a layover in a state, is that called visiting the state? How do you classify that?
How do you classify that? I don't know.
Okay, well, some say that if you are in an airport and you have a layover, many states you've been to, and now you've counted them up, and a new poll found 30% of Americans want to visit all 50 states. The top reasons we haven't been to more is money, right?
Mhm.
And some states are just more interesting than others. Not everyone agrees on what visiting a state means. Does that mean landing at their airport count? 14%, 1 in 7 people said yes. Just setting foot in the ground or changing plane counts. So even if you had a layover in Minneapolis, you've been to Minnesota. So 15% said you have to spend the night there. 27% said drive through it. 7% said going beyond the airport. 3% said having a meal there. And just sitting foot on the ground or changing planes, 14% said. Flying over it, 2% said that counts. That they've visited that state. I don't agree with that. I don't think so. All right, real quick, Holly. This we should have had this earlier. Okay. So this is the top 100 classic rock songs from 100 artists and ranked. Okay, I'm just going to do a few of them. Number 1, Sweet Emotion, Aerosmith.
Oh, I like that
Back in Black, AC/DC.
one. Mm-hmm.
A Day in the Life, The Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
All Along the Watchtower, Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen.
Oh.
Go,
Love that one.
Oh, how could you not?
Yeah.
Everybody Wants Some, Van Halen.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses.
Oh, yes.
Like that's like Don't Stop Believing, Journey.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's like everybody around here loves that.
Yeah.
Born to Run, Bruce Springsteen. Crazy Train, Ozzy Osbourne. As soon as you start hearing
gosh.
that, everybody goes
Ozzy.
crazy over that.
Yes.
Hotel California, the Eagles. I'm hoping the Eagles.
That's one of my all-time favorites.
How could you not?
All-time favorites.
I don't understand. Boston's not on here. I'm looking. Okay, I'm having some trouble with this survey. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. Okay, 'cause Mama's mad now.
Mama's mad now.
Mama's mad now.
Bye,
Where's Boston at? Come on, people. Okay, we are, dear sirs. I'm gonna write a letter. Or, to whom this may concern.
Who exactly did you ask these questions to? Yeah.
I'm worried about that.
You didn't ask me.
All right, I thought that'd be really cool. I thought it'd be something really cool. Now I'm not. Okay. Holly, thank you for hanging out. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Go sleep under the stars,
Yes.
watch the moon,
Yes.
and get a big bonfire, have some s'mores or have some marshmallows.
Marshmallows.
And happy anniversary.
Hot dogs.
Yes.
Thank you so
fall
much.
in love again tonight.
Every day.
Every day. I love that.
Every day.
Beautiful. I hope he's listening. You scored points there.
I love him every day.
I love that. You
Tom-
go, girl.
But not as much as tomorrow.
Look at you. Are you over
I'm
there?
sappy.
You're going deep.
I'm sappy.
I love that. I love that. Yeah. My goodness, Holly. Wow. Okay. Very good. All right. Let's thank our sponsor this morning.
We'd like to thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Roses, Fox Pearly Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Lane Consulting, First Harrison Bank, Louisville Bats, Schneck Hospital, and Temple & Temple. Thanks to all of our great sponsors.
All right. Best Friday ever, Holly.
Friday!
McDonald's around Kentuckiana are celebrating 50 years of the iconic Egg McMuffin breakfast sandwich and will serve up an all-new spicy McMuffin starting Tuesday, July 8th. This bold remix includes everything fans already love about the iconic Egg McMuffin sandwich. Melty cheese, a freshly cracked egg, source 100% in the U.S., and a perfectly toasted and buttered English muffin. Plus a fiery, delicious twist, a shot of McDonald's signature spicy pepper sauce. Fans can also enjoy the Spicy Sausage McMuffin and the Spicy Sausage McMuffin with egg. The sizzling breakfast sandwiches will be available at participating restaurants for a limited time, while supplies last. Come in at your Kentuckiana McDonald's and try this bold new twist on an old favorite. At McDonald's, I'm loving it.
USAC returns to the High Banks at Salem Speedway presented by Boyd Cat on Saturday, August 9th with the USAC Silver Crown Series Kenyan Midgets and Legends. Pits open at noon with spectator gates open and practices starting at 3 p.m. Qualifications are at 6 p.m. with racing at 7 p.m. General admission tickets are $25. Chairback seat are $30. Kids 6 through 12 are just $5 and kids 5 and under are free. Get more information and to buy tickets, go to salemspeedway.com. Be sure and catch all the racing action coming up at Salem Speedway's famed High Banks, where the racing is so fast, it's already history. And here's a sneak peek for later this month. Coming up on August 23rd at Salem Speedway will be monster trucks on the High Banks presented by Walls Equipment Sales and Bad Boy Mowers. Full throttle monster trucks, Diesel Boys Gas Series, Mike's Muffler and Brakes CVBT will take over the Speedway on Saturday, August 23rd. Pits open at noon with spectator gates open and practices open at 3 p.m. with racing at 7 p.m.
The Papa John's pizza makers decided it was time to bring the cheesy burger pizza back for summer. Don't settle for a frozen cheeseburger at the drive-thru when you can get 8 slices of the cheesy burger pizza for just $12.99 at Papa John's. The Cheesy Burger Pizza has all your favorite burger ingredients cooked on top of Papa John's original dough made with 6 simple ingredients, like a 1/4 pound of beef, diced tomatoes, cheese, burger sauce, and pickles. That's right, pickles. Add a medium cheesy burger pizza to your meal today for only $12.99. Order it soon because it won't be around for long. Call Reese at the Salem store at 812-883-3369 or use your Papa Rewards and order online for pickup or delivery. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. I'm WSLM meteorologist Lauren Mitchell, and it's State Fair time in Indiana. And the Indiana State Fair begins August 1st and continues through the 17th with the greatest concert value of the summer on the Hoosier Lottery free stage. All concerts are free with paid State Fair admission. Performers include Three Dog Night, Max McNown, America, Bill Murray and his Blood Brothers, Babyface, Chris Tomlin, Phil Vassar and Lone Star, 1964, Melissa Etheridge, Marvin Sapp, Happy Together, and more. Grab your State Fair tickets today at indianastatefair.com and follow WSLM Radio on social media for your chance to win free tickets.
You take care of everyone else. Now it's time to take care of you. Statistics show 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. Early detection saves lives. That's why a screening mammogram is recommended for women 40 and older. Schneck offers the latest 3D mammography, helping detect cancer earlier. Now offering walk-in mammograms Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 11:30 a.m.
Hey, Rick here. Enjoy another Best of Hour from the Rick Burgess Show.
Let's go, America! It's time for the Rick Burgess Show! Are you ready? Speedy, Greg, Adler, and Rick Burgess! Broadcasting from the real world.
And we're off and running, America. Thanks for being with us this hour. We got a lot to do. Might get our first opportunity out there for unscreened phone calls. Maybe coming up this hour. We'll see what we can do. We're covering a lot.
Broadcasting from the real world.
Always keeping it real. Always keeping it real.
Broadcasting from the real world.
So we've covered a lot.
Broadcasting from the real world.
So if you missed anything today, don't forget the daily archive, and you can get that wherever you get podcasts. Just search Rick Burgess Show, and we archive the show every day on our podcast channel and on our YouTube channel for you to go back and pick up any parts that you may have missed on the live show. So looking back over the weekend, you heard Speedy, Greg, and Adler are here. Speedy, do you want to share? You know, we keep looking into the world of
I just don't know.
socially awkward things with you, and I've got one to share with you before we're done today. But I understand you've created your own.
I just don't know why I am the way I am. Sometimes I put myself in positions I don't need to put myself in.
Yep.
And I had one this past weekend. I had to go to the big home improvement store, and I'm walking around, getting some stuff done, and then I got startled because an employee came up to me and asked me if I needed help. I'm like, "Wow, I haven't seen one of you in a long time."
That's shocking. I've never seen one probably in 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, I know. And then I turned the corner, and you're, for some reason I think it's awkward, and it's not. But when somebody's at the end of the aisle and you're at one end and you start walking towards each other, it's like, do I make eye contact? Do I not?
Struggled with that for years.
Yeah, and most people just walk on past.
Well, there's an area how far they're in it, and yours is like double.
Well, I noticed the guy's coming right at me.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh no.
In your world, that's really awkward.
I'm thinking fan of the show.
Oh,
probably, probably got to talk to him about the show. And he goes, man, you don't see that much around here. And I'm thinking, what's the deal? And I noticed he's looking at my shirt, and I forgot what I had on because kind of like you, I just threw something on and needed to go to the store. And I looked down, I realized I have an Oakland Athletics shirt on, Major League Baseball team.
I still have mine.
And Kendall Graveman, who played for them in 2015 to 2018, he came by and saw us one day, and he brought us some swag. Y'all remember that?
I love that shirt. I still wear it.
Great shirt.
And I found it in the T-shirt drawer, and I threw it on Saturday morning. And I headed to the home improvement store, and he says, "Yeah, man, you don't see that much anymore. Good night. I'm from California, and love the A's, man. And instead of just saying, yeah, I had a friend that gave me this.
Played for him.
For some reason, I had to act like I was one too.
Well,
and I don't know why. Yeah.
So you start talking A's baseball.
Boy, yeah, I tell you, I love them. Man, you just don't. So you from California?
Why would you
do
that?
No. Man, I'll tell you what they're doing. Is it not going to be weird? They're going to move into Vegas. Isn't that strange? And I'm thinking,
did you even know that?
I know they're playing at a minor league stadium, I think, right now. I kind of knew enough to make me scary, but not enough to really carry on the conversation.
Yeah.
And he goes, man, it's just going to feel weird. It's kind of like with the Raiders now. I mean, but, you know, me being from that area, boy, I'm just torn. How do you feel about it?
Oh,
and now, before you know,
you portrayed yourself as a lifelong A's fan.
Yeah, and I don't need to.
Why didn't you just say a friend of mine gave me this?
I don't know. I don't know why I didn't say that. I was like, well, yeah, it's going to be kind of weird, but
Name
you know.
me one player on the A's now.
I can't. I can't.
Kendall Graveman.
I can't. He's been long gone. No, he's not with them. He's with Arizona now. But anyway, I found it was just back and forth for like, it lasted forever. People passing us, and we're like holding court.
The more you talk
about the A's that I don't know about.
When did you give up on it?
And the only thing I knew is something about the Raiders, and they just let a defensive lineman go because we did that story.
So we went to the Raiders,
and I brought him
he wasn't
up,
talking about
and he goes, "Yeah, but man, think about they're clearing up $30-something million. I mean, and we can sign now. It's we." You know, so now suddenly I'm an A's and a Raiders fan.
Now he's pulled you into the Raiders
too?
Yeah,
it's everything Oakland. You know, it's like it was the most awkward moment, and I walk away exhausted. And I was like, why did I do that? Why did I just say, man, I got a shirt. You know,
actually a player gave me this.
Right. And I could have dropped his name, maybe. I don't know.
That would have been much more
normal.
Did he ever did he ever ask you what's your connection to all the Oakland
No,
teams?
he just saw my T-shirt
and from there.
Yeah. He goes, I mean, I'm from California, buddy. I kind of miss it out there, but I love it here. But man, I still follow them and everything. You just don't see that shirt that much around Central Alabama. You know, on a Saturday morning.
He went that far.
Yeah.
When he says that, you go, yeah, you're right, because actually one of the former players is from this area.
Yeah.
And he brought us these shirts, and then we just
instead of that. Suddenly now I'm trying to talk Oakland A's fan stuff to them.
Like the Kendall Graveman story is arguably better, way better.
I think it is too.
And it's the truth.
Yeah. You're not lying like you are when you acted like you're an A's fan.
Right.
You basically was making it up.
Yeah. And I rarely.
How old was this guy?
He probably was my age. I had him in his 50s, maybe.
Okay. Wow, he needed a friend.
He did. I mean, he could not believe that he saw somebody that's an Oakland Athletics fan in Birmingham, Alabama. He couldn't believe it.
He still hadn't seen one.
No, he hasn't. So finally we walk off and I mumble something to get out of it. Yeah, I mean, you know, just loud. And I walk away going, why did I just do that?
So you carried on the conversation acting like that you were all about the A's.
Yeah.
And you were disappointed.
He came at me
disappointed in the move to Vegas.
He came at me so hard that I couldn't, I just got caught up in it. Before I know, I'm like, yeah, man. He's like, yeah, it's just going to be weird, though. I mean, growing up there in that area, it's just hard for me to let go of where they are now. And now they're going to be in Vegas. I mean, you know, how do you feel about that? And what do we got? And he started asking questions. I'm like, what was your answer? I tell you, it is going to feel weird, man.
You know?
Yeah,
it's not, it ain't going to be the same. I'll tell you that.